Hey guys, Jason here. So I have had these strings on my Takamine for over a year now. They're starting to sound a little dead, so let's go upstairs to the studio and let's change strings. Oh, and hang around to the end of the video because you're gonna get to hear what this sounds like in 3 different scenarios with the new strings. Alright guys, we are in the studio now and we're gonna change the strings on my Takamine acoustic guitar. You guys are gonna help me because I hate changing strings. I don't know about you. There's actually some history behind this guitar, and I like to share these little insider things with you guys sometimes. So I got this used from a good friend of mine, John Castillo. We used to play in a band together many years ago, and I think I bought this from him like, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago. But I would always go play it, you know, before we'd go on stage, and I'm like, dude, I love this guitar, man. The actions just set perfectly on it, had a nice tone, and one day he's like, hey Jay, you want to buy my Takamine? Because John's always like exchanging gear and stuff like that, you know, and I'm like, yes, I do. So he sold it to me for like $300. So John, if you're watching this, I still have it, and I'll probably always keep this thing because it's perfect for recording, and it's also perfect for playing out on the patio where it just was. So anyway, guys, again, I've had these same strings on for over a year. The guitar actually still frets and plays really well. It's just starting to sound very dead. And we're gonna put the same strings on, not the same strings, but the same type of strings, and that is the Elixir, I always forget which ones I get, it's the Elixir Nanoweb. Now, some of you are probably like, dude, I don't like Elixirs, because I've heard a lot of people like, I don't like the tone that they give, and blah, blah, blah. So for one, these things last forever. So if you've got a guitar that you're just playing and practicing with and just want to jam on every now and then, but you don't want to change strings every couple of months or however often you change strings, these are the way to go. Now, I actually prefer the tone of the Elixirs for both my acoustic and my electric. They're on all of my guitars except for my bass here. I can't remember what strings I have on my bass, but it's not Elixirs, it's something else. Elixirs are super expensive for bass, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try them one day. So guys, we're gonna do this. I've got this really cool tool, and I don't even remember where I got this from, but it's like one of those all-in-one deals. It's got the thing where you can, you know, unwind your strings here, and it's got the little clipper here too to clip your strings, so that's cool. We'll definitely need that, and I think that's all I need. Now, the cool thing about this Takamine is I don't have the little pins here. You know, usually your acoustics have the pins that you stick in here. As you can see, the strings just feed right through. So first, I'm gonna take all the strings off first because this guitar is real dusty, which I know that's not something I should let, you know, accumulate on my guitar as dust. Kind of like dust in the wind. Oh, dust on the guitar. Bad pun. Anyway, so let's take the strings off. We'll do that first. Alright, so we've got the strings off here, and what I kind of do, and I'm just kind of giving you guys some little tips. You may do this or do something else, but I'll take the strings and I'll just bend them like this, like every few inches, so that way when I throw it away in the trash can, they're not like, you know, flaring all over the place. So again, this is just like one of those little tricks, sort of. I think the trash guy already came today, so these will go in Saturday's trash. Alright, so before we throw the new strings on, I'm just going to wipe this down real quick. This guitar has been downstairs and it's just accumulated dust, and I haven't done a very good job at dusting it. So I'm just going to wipe it down really good here, and then we'll put the new strings on. Looks like I need a new tuning key soon. This one's kind of like coming off. There's like a little washer that's broken right there, but we'll fix that later. Alright guys, let's put on the new strings here. Make sure I've got all 6. I do check this. I've never had any issues with this, but I do count and make sure we've got, you know, all 6 strings. It's just a good practice. Now, sometimes when you're trying to push the string through, it gets stuck on the little bridge here. So what I'll do is I'll just take one of the other parts of the strings that I clipped off and I'll stick it under the string here so that it allows it to like move up, and hopefully, I don't think you guys can see that, but I think you get it. So that can just move it up so that way I can just push it on through over the bridge. So hopefully that made sense. I don't know if you ever had that problem with these types of guitars, but anyway, that's like a homemade tool that I made, refurbished. Alright, let's play. Whoa, I almost forgot. We have to tune it. Alright guys, we're almost done. What I do when I change strings, especially on acoustic, is I'll bend the strings a little bit. And then I'll also pull up a little on each string just to kind of, you know, help it set in a little bit faster. And this is like one of the reasons why I use the Elixirs, because man, once you get this thing in tune, it pretty much stays in tune. I might have to come back to it in an hour or maybe even tomorrow and, you know, tweak the tuning a little bit, but for the most part it's gonna keep its tuning. Alright guys, so I want you to hear this in 3 different environments. I'm just gonna jam a little out here just for a few seconds so you can hear what it sounds like, you know, in the open room. I've got like a little lapel mic down here. It's what I use for my videos. But then I want to put it in the studio and I'm gonna let you hear a recorded track, and then we'll take it outside and see how it sounds on the patio. Alright, now let's hear it in the studio. Now what I'm going to do is just record 2 real simple rhythm acoustic tracks, and I'm going to play, you'll see me playing some lead over it. So what you're hearing is the actual recorded output. And now let's hear what it sounds like right where we started, here on the patio. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some cool string changing tips. I like to give you guys some of the things that have helped me along the way. And tell me what strings you guys use on your acoustic, electric, bass, or whatever. I'd like to hear what you guys use as well. Until the next video, as always, keep it metal.